Hey there, off-grid amateur here. I just wanted to show you guys because I got that plus, off-grid amateur plus, and this is part of the plus. I'm sitting on top of my Suzuki Boulevard. It's a '07 M50 800cc V-twin, fuel injected, shaft driven, liquid cooled. But I like having my phone, and I was struggling trying to find a way to mount my phone where I could see it and it not get lost or blown off of the motorcycle. And what I happened along is this right here is a Schwinn. It's built for bicycles. It's a phone holder. I'll take it off right there. See that Schwinn? I'm just using an old phone right here, something that doesn't have an SD card in it. And just wedged up inside here is a Samsung battery pack, kind of a soft casing on it. So it slides right up in between the clutch cable and some of the wiring. Fits up there quite snugly, and the battery cable runs down and underneath. But with this position in here, this older phone's a little bit wider than my Google Pixel 5. And this was working pretty good, but one time when I was riding, there was a gust of wind, a fair amount of material back here that's open. There was a gust of wind, and it just happened to be connected to the charge cord. So when the gust of wind and I hit a bump and it started to gradually slide out, the phone actually fell out, and the only thing that caught it was this cable, and it fell down here, and that cable kept the phone from falling completely off and onto the highway, and would have lost my phone. So what I did was, because these bars spread, there's a lot of friction there, is I added these zip ties, just loose, just enough to create a little bit of a bump right here, a kind of a raised edge. And what that does is it prevents the phone from pushing or sliding out. It's like just yesterday I was riding and didn't have these on here, and I noticed that the phone was creeping out toward the edge. It's got a smooth edge on the phone, and it was creeping out, and I pushed it back in, and it stayed. But because the volume controls on the side of the phone, you got to position this thing so that you're not running the volume down or messing with the buttons with this clamp. So I put this clamp on here. They spreads wide enough. It'll hold a pretty good phone, pretty good size. But my Pixel 5 is a little bit smaller. I'm not sure what I did here, but these little bumps right here, they kind of create a little bit of a high spot for the phone, and if a gust of wind comes, it has to overcome this edge right here. I didn't put them on real tight, just enough to create a little bit of a raised lip on that, and that seems to hold it pretty well. And like I said, this is an older phone. I've got the Google Pixel 5 now that I'm filming this with, and this has worked out really well. It's an inexpensive alternative. It's made for bicycles, manufactured by Schwinn. They're readily available. That's the thing I like about it, is something that's readily available. I can find it easily and quickly in a store. I'm just filming this inside my motorcycle shelter that I've got here on the property. Keeps the sun and the rain and stuff off of the bike. But if you're looking for a way to hold your phone on your motorcycle while you're riding, this is a great option. But I came real close to losing my phone, and just by adding these zip ties, and I may add another one down here just on the bottom to give it those two extra little high points that it has to overcome. It kind of recesses it back in there. It's less likely to slide out, because when you pass a highway, or you pass a semi on the highway, and a pretty solid gust of wind hits the back of the phone here, and even like just a hard bump can cause it to fall off. So this actually works very, very well. It pops out easily enough when you're trying to pull it out of there, but when you're riding, that gust of wind that comes from that semi or that passing vehicle or that hard bump, you don't want that thing causing your phone to fall. And then of course this battery pack, real slim. I've got in my saddlebags a 12-volt lead coming off of the battery that actually has a charger, so I can charge this battery pack up while I'm riding and have the phone up here just without it. And then when I want to put charge on it, the pack is charged up and I can apply charge to my phone. So hope this helps some of the guys out there that are looking to figure out a way to attach their phone to their motorcycle while they're riding. I just got to figure out a way to get my fishing pole on here, and then I'll have all the best of both worlds there. I can both ride and fish in the same day and not have to choose. So if this is helpful, leave a like. If it isn't, you know, thumbs down if you want, but not really what I'm looking for. But hopefully this will give you guys some ideas outside of the box, a normal way of thinking, looking for motorcycle phone mounts. So anyway, I'm going to cut this one short. I'll see you on the next one.